Hey guys, thank you very much for joining. Today, I have something special for you. So stick with me. I'll get to it like in 1 or 2 minutes. I just want to explain because I always think about like what to do the live stream about. And as I mentioned a couple videos ago, then I'm answering all the questions you asked on my TikTok. Now there are not too many left, like four or something. So I was going through them and was kind of thinking to do one today. And that question was about mortgages in the Czech Republic. If a foreigner can get a mortgage and what are the conditions and all that. But honestly, I'm not really qualified for that because I'm not a mortgage specialist. I'm not a financial advisor or something like that. So I want to invite some guests for this topic. But it got me to an idea. And today I will share with you something which you will know among the first ones. Okay. And it's something big. Those of you who follow me on YouTube already know because of the title. You on Facebook don't know yet, but you'll find out soon because I would like to invite you to a special fair which will be co-organizing in September. So stick with me. I'll get to it right now. I'm just receiving like million emails right now. I don't know why the notifications are on, but okay. So the story begins like this. There is a company called JobSpin. Those are our friends, and they've been organizing JobSpin job fairs for about 9 years. Those job fairs, probably some of you have been to those because they always did like two in Prague in spring and in autumn, and two in Brno again in spring and in autumn. Some of you probably have been there, so let me know if one of you or some of you who are watching, if you've ever attended the JobSpin job fairs. That for those of you who have, you know that it's always a great opportunity to meet employers, and because they always manage to get some great employers for the job fair. Okay, there's always DHL or Amazon, Sirva, and big IT companies. And in Brno, there are also some airlines, Lufthansa, I believe, and some more. So it's always a great opportunity for expats to find jobs. And they've been doing it for 9 years. And it's been great, and more people. It's always about around 1,000 people who attend, and there are like 20 companies offering jobs. So it's been going great. But they thought, and okay, we've been always taking part there and kind of connecting both the sides, both the worlds, employers and people looking for jobs. Because if you're a foreigner and you want to work for a Czech company, there are some rules and some things you need to follow, like changing an employer, getting an employee card, questions if you can work as a student or not, if you can have two jobs as an EU citizen, what you need to do if you want to work. So there have always been questions like that, and we've always had a stand there explaining things to both employers and the potential employees, people looking for jobs. And somehow, JobSpin Job Fair got to the idea, and we supported that we could expand that from just a job fair focused on jobs. Even though it's great that there is this JobSpin Job Fair where you can find a job as a foreigner, because it's primarily focused on expats and foreigners living in the Czech Republic and looking for jobs. So it's great, but it's kind of something is missing there, you know? So we put our heads together and we brainstormed, and we decided to make it bigger and way bigger. As I told you, it usually was like for 1,000 people, attendees, and we decided to make it like 3 times bigger. So we'll be actually organizing and co-organizing, Move to Prague and JobSpin Job Fair. We'll be co-organizing Job and Relocation Fair in September. I believe the date is 24th of September. You're first ones to know. We don't advertise it anywhere publicly. There is a website. I will share the link soon where you can register for free. But we don't advertise it yet because it's still a long time to go. So those of you who are following me are actually one of the first ones who actually find out about this new concept. And the new concept is Job and Relocation Fair, which means that there is still the part of the job fair where companies like Amazon or AB InBev, AT&T, and other huge companies will be looking for employees. So that's still there. But we decided to add also a relocation fair, which means that you can find companies providing services to foreigners in that section of the fair. So there will be companies like international schools. There will be mortgage advisors, because that was actually what led me to the idea that someone was asking about mortgages and if you can get a mortgage as a foreigner. And that's not my expertise, but you will find out at the job and relocation fair. So international schools, there will be drive-in schools, there will be hospitals or doctors, dentists, there will be other services which you expats are looking for and couldn't find anywhere else. So we'll be present in them, or they will be present in them themselves at the Job and Relocation Fair in cooperation with Move to Prague. So save the date, it's 24th of September. It will be in Výstaviště Holešovice. So in Prague 7, in Holešovice, the beautiful Výstaviště, the beautiful exhibition hall, which is, I don't know, 200 years old. So in one of the pavilions, we'll be hosting this Job and Relocation Fair. So let me now share a link where you can register for free, because it's for free for visitors. So you can easily find job there, and you can easily connect with services focused on foreigners, including mortgages, international schools, wealth advisors, sports and fitness centers will be there as well. All of them, I believe, will have some special offers for attendees. So let me share the link here if I manage to do it. I'm doing something bad here. Okay, let me share the link where you can register for free if I manage to do that. Yep. No, come on. Lodge it. No. So guys, just stick with me. I might disappear for a second. I just want to copy paste the link. Okay, so just if I disappear, I'll be back in 5 seconds. Just a second. Okay. All right, I am back. Thank you for sticking with me. Let me see if I managed to copy paste it. Okay, I copied pasted. I just shared the link to register as a visitor in the chat. So guys, if you want to attend the Job and Relocation Fair in cooperation with Move to Prague, please go to the website, register for free, and come find a job. Come find a job. Come find services for foreigners, starting from mortgages, schools, doctors, driver schools, everything. There will be everything, and it will be huge. It's designed for 3,000 people. We'll see. Maybe it will be less. Maybe it will be more. But the estimation is 3,000 people. So let me share the link also on YouTube. Just a second. So guys, if I disappear from YouTube, no worries. I'll be back as well. Okay, so please register. It's for free. It's for free. It will be in September in Výstaviště Holešovice Job and Relocation Fair, where you can easily find jobs, where you can easily find services focused on foreigners. So you are one of the first ones to know about that. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Get in touch. Both us, Move to Prague, or JobSpin will be happy to answer any questions you might have about the job fair. And now, if you have questions about the job fair, please feel free to ask. If you have questions about something else, immigration related, please ask as well. I'm here for you. I managed to do this in 9 minutes, which is amazing. I usually stay here for like 45 or something, so I'm proud of myself that it's only 9. So if you have any questions, guys, please feel free to ask now. And of course, go to the website, register, it's for free, and you'll get notified, and save the date, 24th of September. It's Saturday. Výstaviště Holešovice, JobSpin, Job and Relocation Fair in cooperation with Move to Prague. So guys, questions? Otherwise, I'll be drinking, awkwardly dancing as always, and then I'll leave. Okay, Ebenezer Ovusu asking on YouTube. What about Brno? Is it only in Prague? Um, well, this huge one will be only in Prague, but there will be another job fair in Brno. And actually, they JobSpin introduced another location in Ostrava. So there used to be four job fairs, four only job fairs. Okay, two in Prague and two in Brno. One in spring, one in autumn in both locations. Then JobSpin added another job fair in Ostrava, so there are five. And now there will be only three, but huge ones. So huge one in Prague, the biggest one, the biggest expat, the job fair and relocation fair in the Czech Republic. And there will be another one in Brno and another one in Ostrava. So if you go to the jobspin.cz website, the link which I shared, you'll find actually links to all three of the job fairs. But obviously the Prague one is the biggest one and the main one where you should go. But if you want to go to Brno or Ostrava, Ebenezer, it will be there as well. Can I come to Prague? Ebenezer is asking another question. Can I come to Prague job fair and get a job in Brno? If you want to get a job in Brno, it's definitely better to go directly to the Brno job fair. But I believe that some of the companies which will be attending in Prague, for example, AT&T, they also have offices in Brno. So in theory, you could find a job in other locations as well if you come to the job fair in Prague or job and relocation fair in Prague. But of course, if you're focused primarily on Brno, go to the Brno one. If you go to the jobspin.cz website, you will find all the locations and dates there. So it's definitely better. But I believe that some of the like employers who will be attending the Prague job and relocation fair will be offering jobs in Brno as well. So Kimberly Joseph just registered. Thanks, Jan. Thank you very much as well, and see you there, because we got upgraded from just like having a stand there to actually co-organizing the whole thing, which is kind of a bit more challenging than we imagined. Because it's very different if you're on the site like where you advertise, or like when you have a stand and you're just like participant, and if you need to organize the whole thing. Just to choose the location was a huge thing, because we visited many. We needed a space for 3,000 people for one day, so it's a huge space, and there are not that many in Prague. And we also need to consider the price and the location, so people can easily get there. So this was already a challenge, but we managed, and we got a great place in Výstaviště Holešovice in one of the pavilions. So that's an amazing location, close to Stromovka. It's great. So it will be huge, and we are all very excited to be there. So Kimberly will be happy to see you there, and hopefully we'll help you find a job or a service for you as an expat in Prague. And actually, that's good to have you back. It's been some time since you were here the last time, so it's great that you moved back finally. Mafas, Ovo, can I come to Prague by tourist visa? See, so I can get jobs there in Czechia. Well, that's possible. That's possible. You can get a short-term visa for attending the job fair or just for tourism, and then you can find a job at the job fair. But if you want to apply for a residence permit based on, or for a visa based on the job, you will anyway need to leave, go back to your home country and apply through the Czech embassy. Unfortunately, you cannot switch a short-term visa to a long-term visa in the Czech Republic, but you can come here as a tourist, you can attend the job fair, you can find a job, and if the company likes you, they can start working with you on the process, but you will need to go back to your country and apply from there. Sai, hi Jan, how are you? How is your throat? Why embassy calls 2 times for interview? Okay, so now we're getting a bit away from the job fair and job and relocation fair, but it's fine. I share the link. So guys, if you're looking for a job, or if you're looking for some services for foreigners in the Czech Republic, save the date, 24th of September. You're one of the first ones to know, and I share the link to join for free in the comments, so please join. And question of Sai, my throat is getting better, but it was already getting better a couple times before. But usually after the live stream, when I had to talk for like 30 minutes, it got worse again. I'm still not completely fine, but it's getting better. Thank you for asking, Sai. And why embassy calls 2 times for interview? Actually, I've seen people being called. One guy from India was called to the embassy 17 fucking times. I cannot imagine that. I cannot imagine what questions they asked him. I didn't really ask him either because it must have been very stressful experience. Sorry, I'm watching a dog here. He's hungry. I'll need to feed him soon. But anyway, back to the size question. Yeah, why they invite you a couple times? Generally, the Czech Republic is set up the way not to approve any visas. We don't want any foreigners here. So they're trying to generally look for as many problems as possible. So it's possible that there might be some discrepancies in your story or in your documents. So usually the first interview is about finding out if you're a real, if you know something about the school and the subjects you will be studying and how many hours and where the school is located, where you will be living and things like this, just to make sure that you're a real. If they invite you for an additional interview, they might have some additional questions either to the purpose of stay. So they might ask you, okay, what you want to do after you finish your studies or things like that. Or they might have questions about some particular documents. For example, the proof of accommodation. If you, for example, bought it from someone and it's a virtual proof of accommodation, they might ask you about it. Like, how did you find it? Where did you find it? Why this accommodation? All this. So it's hard to say if we don't know your case, if we are not dealing with your case, but it can happen that they invite you for an additional interview. So just be prepared. And if your application is real, you should be fine. Just remind yourself the address where you will be living, address of the school, the subjects you'll be studying, what you want to do after school, and things like that, and you should be okay. Ebenezer, can I get a job as a student in Czechia? Yeah, that's a good question related to the topic, to the Job and Relocation Fair. Yes, you can get a job as a student. Actually, if you come here as a proper student with a student residence permit, you have a free access to the labor market, which means that you can work kind of as much as you want, as long as you manage to do the school as well. If you stop passing exams because you're focusing on your job and you will not go to the next school year and everything, then obviously the visa might be canceled. But if you manage to do the school and pass all the exams and still work, you can do that. But that only applies to the proper student. So like accredited courses, accredited universities. If you come here under the other purpose of stay, so non-accredited courses, Czech language classes in private schools not organized by universities, then it's possible that you will not be able to work, not get employed. But you could still switch to an employee card if you find a job who is willing to support you in the process. You can switch to an employee card or a blue card. Or what many students do, many of our clients do, is that you get a trade license and you can freelance. You can work as a contractor, not as an employee, but you can work as a contractor. So if you're a proper student, accredited course, university, then you can work freely. You have free access to the labor market. If you're not, if you're the other student, then you can get a trade license, or you can switch to an employee card if you find an employer willing to help you with that. Let me check the dog. The dog is fine. He's just like bullshitting. He's a very nice dog. Very annoying, but very nice. Okay. Mafas Ovo, thanks, appreciate. My pleasure. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm still here for you. It's been 20 minutes, so it's a good time. Ebenezer Ovusu, thanks, I'm grateful. My pleasure. My pleasure. And see you at the job fair, I guess. Have you registered already, Ebenezer? Guys, if you haven't been here since the beginning, I was inviting you as the first ones to Job Spin, Job and Relocation Fair in cooperation with Move to Prague, which will be taking place in September, 24th of September in Prague in Výstaviště Holešovice. And it will be the biggest job and relocation fair in the Czech Republic, organized for or planned for 3,000 people. So definitely come join for free. I shared the link to join in the comments. So Ebenezer, have you already registered? If you haven't, do that now. And if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to ask. Ebenezer, I will register as soon as you end the live stream. Okay, that's the only reason why you don't have to register now. If you're focused on me and if you're watching the live stream, okay, that's a good reason, and I appreciate it. Okay, guys, any more questions? If you have some more questions, please feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer them. If you don't have any questions, thank you for joining. And again, I had something special for you today. I was inviting you to a huge thing which we are doing at Move to Prague in cooperation, or the other way around, with Job Spin. And we're organizing the biggest job and relocation fair in the Czech Republic, where you can come and find a job or find a service for a foreigner, for only one service for one foreigner. Service for foreigners, from like English speaking schools, English speaking drivers schools, to doctors, and like mortgage advisors, and gyms and fitness centers and everything. So join us in September. Sai, if I have any questions, I'll definitely message you. Please do, and good luck with the interview. If you're prepared, usually the interviews are fine. Okay, guys, I don't think you have any more questions. So thank you very much for joining, and go register to the Job Spin Job and Relocation Fair in cooperation with Move to Prague, and find yourself a job or get some service. So thank you very much, guys, and see you again on Thursday. Bye-bye. Sai, so chances will be there for the visa. Yeah, of course. If they wanted to deny you, they could have done it already. So if they are inviting you for an interview, it's still kind of good. Of course, depends on what you say during the interview. If you say something bad, they can use it as a reason to deny the application. But if you answer everything properly, then they can approve it. That's fine. So there is still a chance, even if they invited you for a second interview, there is a chance that you will get the visa approved. So fingers crossed. See you guys on Thursday. Bye-bye.